Mei Lee is a 13-year-old girl living in Toronto. She's cheerful and somewhat eccentric when she's with her three best friends, Miriam, Priya, and Abby. Mei is only interested in the boys from Four Town, a pop band. All four girls are huge fans and dream that these boys will become their boyfriends. Her friends invite Mei to hang out, but she says she needs to help her mom. When she leaves, her friends comment that she's brainwashed. Mei's family runs the largest Chinese temple in Toronto, where they honor their ancestors, including Sun Yi, the guardian of the red pandas. In her room, Mei begins drawing Devon, a boy she likes, in her notebook and gets carried away, making many drawings and fantasizing about him. When she hears her mother coming, she hides the drawings under her bed, but her mother notices everything and finds them. Horrified, she recognizes Devon as the boy from the store. Her mother drives to the store, gets out, and tells Devon not to mess with her sweet and innocent girl, showing him the drawings Mei made. Everyone in the store laughs at her. Mei had never experienced such intense emotions as she did in that moment. Mei gets angry with herself for having drawn those pictures, criticizing herself for things that are completely normal for her age. That night, she has nightmares, and when she wakes up, she goes to the bathroom. Looking in the mirror, she discovers she's turned into a giant red panda. She doesn't understand what's happening and screams. Her mother runs to the bathroom to ask what happened, but Mei doesn't want to tell her anything. Mei runs to her room and tries to sleep, thinking it's all a nightmare. As she calms down, the panda disappears and she returns to normal. At school, Mei tries to stay calm to prevent the monster from reappearing. However, everything that happens generates many emotions in her. The last straw comes when her mother appears spying on her through the classroom window. A guard asks what she's doing, and she attacks him. The man tries to stop her, but Ming runs to the window shouting for her daughter, and, in front of the entire class, shows her sanitary pads, the most embarrassing thing for a 13-year-old girl. Mei can't take the embarrassment and desperation anymore, letting out her panda. Her mother sees her running away and calls her husband, saying, "The time has come." Mei runs home crying. Her parents follow her and explain that this is perfectly normal for a member of their family. They reveal that hundreds of years ago, their ancestor Sun Yi asked the gods to turn her into a red panda to protect her daughters during a war. Sun Yi passed this gift on to her daughters and so on. Her parents calm her by revealing there's a cure. Her mother also went through this and tells her that the only way to get rid of the curse is to perform a ritual to seal the panda spirit forever. During the red moon, Ming's panda was sealed in her necklace. She plans to do the same with Mei, but the next red moon won't occur until the 25th of next month, so Mei must contain her emotions. The next morning, her friends appear at her window and tell her that Four Town will be performing in Toronto. Excited, Mei opens the window and startles them with her transformation. She explains everything about her panda, and they're delighted. Mei vents her stress with them and begins to cry. To cheer her up, her friends sing a Four Town song. Mei calms down and returns to herself. She realizes her friends make her feel calmer, so perhaps she can attend the concert, which will be on the 18th, several days before the red moon. Mei tells her parents she's learned to control the panda, and they test her by giving her a box of adorable kittens. She's about to get carried away, but thinks of her friends and manages to stay calm. Taking advantage of the moment, Mei asks permission to go to the concert, but her mother immediately refuses, saying that at a concert she would be consumed by emotion and couldn't control herself. Jin tries to convince Ming to trust their daughter, but she refuses. Mei controls herself, thanks her parents for listening, and leaves before exploding with anger. Later, the phone rings and Ming is terrified. Jin answers and tells her that her mother has heard about Mei's panda in the news, so she plans to visit them. Ming becomes nervous about her mother's visit, revealing where she learned to be so strict. At school, Mei gets into a fight with Tyler, and her friends take her to the bathroom to calm her down. They come up with a plan to earn money for the concert and pay for their tickets without their parents knowing. Mei brings out her panda, and some classmates come in who, to the four friends' surprise, adore the red panda and are willing to pay to see it. They start charging for classmates to take photos with the panda and sell customized t-shirts. Mei has fun, feeling free to release her panda and be herself. Gradually, they collect almost all the money, but they're still short $100, and the show is next Saturday. Tyler offers $200 if the panda appears at his party, and Mei accepts. At the party, everyone has fun with the panda, and the friends are happy to have the money for the concert. However, they hear on the radio that Four Town will be in Toronto on the 25th, not the 18th as they thought. Mei won't be able to go because that's the day of her ritual under the red moon. She begins to feel frustration and desperation. Tyler speaks to her disrespectfully, ordering her to come down so everyone can play more with her. Mei tries to control herself, but Tyler shouts, "Go back to your psychotic mother at your horrible temple, you freak!" This makes Mei lose control. The panda lunges at Tyler, becoming aggressive and hurting him. Tyler cries. Mei's mother arrives, extremely disappointed. She approaches Mei's friends and tells them she can't believe they used her daughter that way. The friends ask Mei to explain that it was all her idea too. but she doesn't dare break the perfect daughter image, betraying her friends to maintain that image. Miriam and Priya buy their tickets for the concert while May prepares for the ritual. She obeys her mother's instructions, but her father notices she's not happy. Jim finds a camera with videos of May and her friends, and sees that his daughter was very happy being herself with the panda. He goes to May's room and asks about the videos. She's embarrassed, but her father tells her she has nothing to be ashamed of, that she looks happy with her panda. May confesses she likes the panda but fears being seen as a monster. Her father advises her not to push away the bad things since everyone has different facets. The secret is to accept them and learn to live with them. Ming appears and takes them to begin the ritual. The shaman draws a circle on the ground and asks Ming not to leave it. May is sent to the astral plane where she finds Sun Yi and a mirror appears. When she tries to cross it, she realizes the panda is being torn from her. She struggles to reach the other side, but remembers all the good times with the panda. The ritual collapses. Ming tries to calm her and asks the shaman to restart, but May announces she'll keep the panda. Her mother and grandmother are alarmed. Ming tries to stop her, but May runs off to the concert. Ming, frustrated and furious, releases her own panda, which is enormous. May finds her friends at the concert, apologizes to them, and the show begins. Suddenly, Ming's giant panda appears, destroying the place. The red moon is about to disappear, and they must perform the ritual on Ming. The shaman draws the circle, but May hits her mother, who falls unconscious outside the circle. May tries to drag her to the center, but lacks the strength. The grandmother breaks her amulet to turn into a panda and help. The rest of the women in the family do the same and manage to move Ming into the circle. The ritual begins, and they're all sent to the astral plane. May searches for her mother and finds her crying, but not as she knows her, as a young girl. Her mother was also once a girl who wanted to please her own mother, overwhelmed by the pressure to be perfect. May caresses her and offers her hand, and together they walk through the forest. Her mother grows up until she returns to herself. The grandmother approaches and, instead of scolding Ming, gives her a hug. The grandmother accepts May's decision to keep her panda. The rest of the women cross the mirror, maintaining their decision to keep their pandas away. May and her mother's relationship improves tremendously once they both abandon their expectations of perfection. May continues to be a good daughter and student, but with less pressure, enjoying more time with her friends. And the temple becomes a success now that May appears with her panda.